The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Memphis and Austin. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off with the bats, shortstop Gene Segura.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And this one's in the dirt way late, and he's in there easily at second. And that will move the runner.
Right fielder J.D. Martinez.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder J.D. Martinez.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number one.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ramirez.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. At the plate, Freddie Freeman.
Third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
DJ
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Into the windup and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So striding forward now, Jared Eichhoff. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a throw over to first. No score here as we play inning number 2. And again a throw. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side. Digging in.
Leading off for Austin, right fielder Aaron Judd.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Stepping in, Fred McGriff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Giancarlo Stanton now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Changeup called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. A base hit in his first trip. And that misses ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. In the dirt here, but a nice pick by Alonso, and they get the out at first. Now batting, Justin Turner. Into the windup and the pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Turner becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results too quick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. This one's down to 3rd. Freeman's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Too high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is popped up. And Sally will make the play here to retire the side. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Second baseman.
Into the
Jose
windup and the pitch.
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
99.
up now, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up, and now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got
a swing and a miss. That retires the. Ready now, Jared Eichhoff. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The bats, pitcher, Jared.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. McGriff is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Throw to first in plenty of time. Digging in, Fred McGriff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Fred McGriff.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Into the box.
The center fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air out to center field. Stanton on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, Aaron Sanchez.
DJ LeMahieu.
And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Matt Bush is on to pitch from the plate.
Now pitching.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Yonder Alonso, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Freddie Freeman
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
The 2-1 on its way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good waist pitch. 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred McGriff. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The catcher, number
Digging
13.
in once again, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land foul shy of the wall. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 0-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Stepping in, Evan Gattis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Segura is on his way home, and a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And to score, the runner from second.